Hey Flo, did you hear that male voice in there? Well, it's the president, two presidents before that one. Two presidents. Bill Clinton on stage in Israel with an Israel young, I don't know, she's maybe like, does it say? The video is from Shimon Peres' 80th birthday. President Clinton sings John Lennon's Imagine with, show more, a 16-year-old Israel phenomena, Liel, 40 Israeli children and 40 Arab children. It's quite an inspirational piece, but I don't think he knows all the words. Well, I'm sure he does know the words Imagine and, you know, the world living as one, and one day I hope you'll join us. I'm sure he got that one. And how about you? You know, Florian, Dr. Thatcher, President Barack Obama. Now here's a guy, you know, do you hear this bloop? That's my Skype coming on, and there's this guy in Africa, Abdullah Soud, and he's going on my nerves because you know, the guy is, I think he's like 19, 20, 21, somewhere in there, a young guy. I'm 56 years old. He calls me my dear. I don't think so, you know, and I told him this, like, I don't know how many times, that I don't like this, and I insist on that. And I will insist on that until the end of my life, and it doesn't matter the outcome. Nobody calls me my dear. All right? Now, I'm nobody's dear. Dear, you know, I start to shrivel because, you know, that is maybe a hang up I have now from Florian. You're dead. You know, every time he was angry with me, he called me dear. Now when he was trying to, you know, make love with me or something, there was no dear, there was no honey, no sweetheart, you know, nothing like that. There was just brushing his teeth, and that was his way of being romantic. But when he was mad, that's when I got the, all right, dear. Well, you know, again, I'm nobody's dear. And I'm sorry, Abdullah, I could care less how you feel right now, because I told you this I don't know how many times, and you keep calling me that, and, you know, I've never even spoken to him on Skype. And see, communication, most of it is listening. And, you know, if he had not even if he had explained to me in writing, words are words, they mean nothing, you know. Communication, feeling, this is where we you know, well, have a chance possibly. You know, I watched this movie, Neighbors, you know, where there's an American guy, he lives in a building, and you know, a successful woman who emigrated from France, is trying to evict him. And so he's mad, and well, to get the end ahead a little bit, they end up together. But then they have all this fighting going on, you know, coming to America. Now this is what I want to play at the end. Well, this is not Coming to America from, wait, I need to get this from Neil Diamond. All right, here we go. Now, I have all these things planned that I wanted to talk about. See, where your dad and I connected, Florian, is we were both immigrants in America, and so, you know, we kind of had a similar situation. Nobody from our family was there, and the way we coped with that was that he was lonely, I was lonely, and we met, and so, you know, misery loves company. Ha ha ha. And so, well, other things I want to talk about. I'm not going to go into every detail. If you have questions, please ask. So there's issues I want to talk about, like food and color. See, when I cook, it's color coordinated. Color is really important in life. It cheers us up, and when the colors fit in the food, it always tastes, always. And I get that secret from my dad. Can you imagine? Your Opie and Florian, and he told me this. He said, if the colors match, it'll always taste. And of course, I pick the foods that I like to start off with. I don't go and buy because I like white. I'm not gonna buy milk rice because I don't like it. So I just buy the rice that I like and mix it with the foods that I like. And when the colors and all that fits, it always tastes good. So that's a secret. And see, I have so much color in my art that I have it also on the inside, that my clothing really doesn't, can be elegant and simple. So my clothing is navy blue. I bought a lot of beige now, and I guess I'm going to get the clothes hopefully on Tuesday. By then my American money should have gotten into the German accounts of the people that I chose my clothes from, and my glasses and all. Those are the two things that were paid for. There are other things that I need, and I have the money, and then I wonder what I'm saving for. When I need things now. You do the math on that one. Why this German guy is controlling me. He knows exactly what I want to do here. Now he pretends like he knows nothing. I also feel that Dr. Thatcher knows exactly what I'm here for. To crash the system. I know that he said nobody can change the system alone. Well, Dr. Thatcher, he's help. And it's not just crash the system and that's it. I'm coming with a solution. There's a lot of guidance coming here from there, and of course, I'm not here to tell everybody what to do, because we're 8 billion people, and you're one of them, Florian, and your sister is a second one, and I'm a third, and Dr. Thatcher a fourth, and Barack Obama a fifth, and all numbers have meaning to me too, and everybody, the numbers that I chose and the meaning that I chose, they fit for me, right? Now, you can change all of that to fit you, because this is how the thing communicates with you then. So all of my numbers are an example for what it means to me. So 1 is individuality, and 2, it means a dialogue. Dr. Thatcher dialogue at Daimler.com. How about we try that, instead of going this third party kind of thing. If anybody wants to get to somebody important, they need to go through a third party and convince first that person to get to the one that they really want to get to. Now that would be you, Dr. Thatcher. So I've tried third party, and they all make the decisions for you then. So that's kind of strange. Let's toss that. Direct dialogue. And 3 means tough love, by the way. The 3 pointy, what do you call that? The race in the Mercedes star, tough love. So tough is good, tough love is good. There's got to be some love at some point too, the soft one, so there's a balance, And 4 is a family, so you get the 4 somehow in my count. So 4 means a good family. I know that you were 5 in your family, because there were 3 children, and well, there were 4 in my family, so that's why family for me is 4. And number 5 to me is my favorite number, which I didn't even know. A friend asked me one day in Utah, Hollywood, what's your favorite number? And just like I said, what are you looking for? In love was love, in life it was love. I said 5. I didn't even know it, but I knew it then. So 5 is the number for love, and you got that one. And purple is for passion, and yellow is for shining star, kind of thing. And then red is for tough love, and the tough love lady is hidden there, a little bit red. You can see there. It's Angela Merkel. So All right, what else do we have here? Well, there's Dean Whitman. Well, Florian, how come Mr. Whitman, Phil's dad, suddenly called you Dirk, and you called him some different name than Gene also, and how do you feel about him being a drunk, I mean, you must have known that, and they were always perfect for you, which is good, and then they dumped you like a hot potato. How do you feel about that? I made some notes with that movie, Neighbors here. There was a sleepover party with the daughter, and we had sleepover parties, and to be quite honest, I felt like an idiot. You were in the family room, you were like, I don't know, 10 boys maybe, and Annika was there, and you had a sleepover, you were having fun and all that, and then your dad and I, we were sitting in bed watching TV and hiding out, and well, I wanted to arrange the house a little bit so that there would have been a place for you to have fun, and then for us also to sit next door and enjoy somehow. And I wanted to have doors put in our big whatchamacallit, like doorways there. But that was always too expensive, we couldn't do anything. And then why one day, your dad and I, we went out for dinner, and there lots of stories there, but let's just dump that. We came home, and we had the whole house freezing. It was 62 degrees Fahrenheit, and we came home, and we had your dad had put blankets instead of doors to close off the family room, and you set the temperature to 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Now that's hot. That's like, 25, 27 degrees. Maybe it's even 80 degrees, close to 30. Why did you do that, Florian? Because everything was so wonderful at home, I mean, inside my heart was, I was cheering. And actually, I think I even said that, oh yeah, great, it's about time somebody spoke up in our family. So your dad went to the dial there and went back to 62, and it was freezing in our house. You didn't say anything, I don't know. It was also perfect. Let's see. Well, I don't know. There was like beer breath. I remember. Now your dad always loves to drink beer. He drank wine with me when he wanted to have sex. So it's like, there's just no enjoyment. And they say that in the marriage, it's you don't need to agree on everything, but then to be in a marriage and agree on nothing, it's that didn't really work well. I don't remember much that we agreed on, and so it was a marriage doomed to fail. Let's see. Well, I did want to go back on this Craig Doxey guy, because I did mention him in the past clip, and I didn't have a sexual relationship with him. He was a Mormon, and you're not allowed to have any sexual relationship in the Mormon religion. What he did inspire me to long for was, I was a mess then, and he talked to me like I was just like the other people. That's what I wanted to be like, no matter whom I am speaking with, always be me, always be the same. And well, I have arrived. I'm very happy about that. I'm very proud of myself, because it took some work. It's not that I was, that I started out like that, but I am like this now, and I'm very close to the end of this clip, and I'll talk about the color some more in that pillow in the next one. So Florian, I love you. Maybe some of this resonates with you, and hopefully we'll find a way with one another, because I don't know, what does it take? Fighting doesn't work, loving doesn't work, serious doesn't work yet, and I'm hopeful.